Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashe Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you a synopsis, shorts review along with my thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, it's been a long time since I've done a drama review. To be very honest, there hasn't been any good dramas coming out lately for my taste of liking or to my cup of tea liking, whatever. So I've just been sitting out and waiting to see if there's anything good coming out. And honestly, I'm actually still waiting on a couple K-dramas that's going to be coming out soon, so that's why I haven't been able to have anything to watch. But in the meantime, I actually picked up a couple Chinese dramas where I'm actually I started watching it, and so I'm going to be doing some reviews on that. And today I'm going to be reviewing, it's Chinese, but it's like Taiwanese or something like that too. So this drama is called The Devil's Punisher, and it is a Netflix original. No sponsor promotion by Netflix. It's just I watched it because it's Mike He or Mike He. I don't know how he pronounces his last name, but it's been so long since I've seen him act. Like the last time I've seen him act, I think it was like way back in like early 2000s and stuff like that. So it's like he's finally acting again, and like I give it a shot. But this drama, it has a total of 20 episodes, but it only airs on Sunday, so it is very slow. So I was able to just sit down and watch the first episode of it, and like the reviews of it isn't that good, and so I still gave it a shot. And I don't know, I'm gonna go over the cast synopsis, the recap of the first episode with you guys, and I'll give you guys what my opinion is on this drama. So as for our cast, sorry for my pronunciation. I've been really bad pronouncing like Chinese names lately. It's just I have been out of the Chinese loop for so long. But we have Mike He as Chong Kwang, or he has another name, is Chong Jin Nang, and then we have Ivy Xiao playing Lady Meng, or Meng Xing Yu, or Xiao Ping. And then we have Amanda Chu playing Qing Wang, and then Anson Chen playing Lu Bo Yang, and then Cheng Bo Qing playing Fu, and Dewey Chin playing Xiao Qing, or the Sword Spirit. And there's tons of other people too, so those are like our main ones. And as for the synopsis, it's very short and straightforward. A baker day by day and a demon fighter by a baker by day and a demon fighter by night. Zhong Kuai, as a reincarnated deity, must jog his amnesia's lover memories of their millennial-long romance in order to get her back to him. Basically, that's it. And like the first episode kind of gives all of that to you, introduction of everything to you. So we'll go ahead and jump into the recap of the first episode. So it doesn't give us much. It just goes ahead and jumps into it. We see this man, he's kind of possessed by a spirit, and he's driving a taxi, and he's going crazy, and the passenger is like, dude, like, slow down, stop, I want to get out. The taxi ends up hitting a mother and a daughter, and the mother flew into the river with the little girl sitting on the side crying. And then we get Chong Kwang and his assistants Fu and Xiaoxing. They show up, and they're there to capture the spirit who has broken the laws of the underworld realm. And so they get into the battle, and we see that Xiaoqing is actually Chong Kwang's sword. So she is a human form, but when he needs his sword, she turns into it for him. And so as they fight, they defeat this spirit, and Fu, like, it's like updated version of to catching spirits for the underworld realm. Fu pulls out his phone and captures the spirits into his phone, and then they make their way back to the underworld realm. But like before doing that, like Chong Kwang ends up saving he puts the little girl to sleep, and he saves the mother, and they all wake up and nothing happens. They're like, what's going on, and they leave. But in the underworld, there's like tons of numerous doors like leading past and everything, and there's people at the door's gate making teas for spirits to drink so that they would forget their grudges, pain, and everything in the past before they enter through the door. And we see Lady Meng running late to work, and she continues to work as she receives her application to retire. She's been trying to retire. She's been working for over 1,000 years, but she gets rejected again, and she's not happy about it. And then Chong Kwang and his crew returns with the spirits, and like chaotic things happen, and the spirits escapes again, and he ends up taking Lady Meng with him, and they enter the human realm. And the queen of the underworld locks down the place as many spirits has fled due to that just short-term fighting they were having. And Chong Kwang doesn't care, and he's going to enter the human realm to get Lady Meng. So we know that they have something going on, but don't get explained or anything yet. And like apparently how their calculation is a few seconds in the underworld equals several months in the human realm already. And so he makes his way to the human realm, and apparently in the human realm it's already been 3 months past, and it's been like only like 45 minutes or something like that in the underworld. And Lady Meng is living as her new name is Meng Xingyun, as she has lost her memory, and there's this old lady who runs a bakery who is taking care of her. And before she got taken away, when the spirit guy was like going to take her, he kind of puts a threat to Chong Kwang, and he holds like his spirit sword against her. So she has like this scar right here, and so when she enters the human realm, she has it. So basically what happened is when they enter, there's already a person that looks like her born in the human realm, and so when she entered, she went into that body, and it just erases all the memories, so she doesn't know what's going on. But yeah, like she doesn't have any memory, she doesn't know any family members, she doesn't know anything, and she's been to the police already to report her being missing, and no one has come to claim her. So she's kind of like, I don't know. So she's living day by day, going from part-time jobs to job to make a living, and just being nice to people and everything. And everybody likes her, everybody loves her because she's so nice and caring. And then the moment Chong Kwang and he enters the human realm, and him and his crew, this two crew, they have to capture all these spirits. But somehow, this one particular spirit that caused all this problem, they've been trying to catch him, but it seems like someone is actually behind it and helping him. And when Chong Kwang was about to catch the spirit, someone came and interfered and sent Chong Kwang through like this portal, and where he fell in front of Lady Meng again, and he's happy to see her, but she doesn't recall who he is, and he learns that her memories is gone, including him and their love. So it tells us they were in love and all that stuff like that. So he doesn't say much to her. He disappears, and he catches up with his two assistants, where they tell him that they are being punished because a lot of spirits has fled the underworld realm during the fight that they had. So his two assistants will go and catch them while they live in the human realm, and he has to go and bring back Lady Meng. And so we move on to seeing Lady Meng, where now she's Meng Xingyu. She's very desperate to getting a job because she's just working part-time and all this stuff like that, and she doesn't have money to go to school and all these things like that. And her friend Yingxin has a professor who he teaches at school, but he's also an owner of a cafe, and his name is Lu Boyang, and he ends up hiring Lady Meng to work at his his cafe. And here's the thing where he's very suspicious. Like he wants to get close to her, and he says that my cafe is very popular, so many people are here, but it's like, dude, your cafe is empty as hell. Like, what the hell, how is this popular and everything like that? But he goes, don't worry, you're very good at this, I'm gonna hire you immediately, and you can work here full-time, everything like that. So she gets the job and everything. So it does introduce us to that character, and obviously you kind of get the idea that he's probably the bad guy and everything like that, or he's only probably a spirit hiding among the human realm. And then a lot of mini spirits thing happen to people around in the human realm, and they end up meeting like Song Kwang, and he like, you know, he catches him, and he has a fake identity while he's living on the human realm, and all these things like that, and catching all these spirits, and he's trying to get her to trigger her memories back, and basically he has to get her to fall in love with him all over again. And so like that pretty much like concludes the first episode for us. And like she what is it, as like it goes on, obviously he starts to work at the bakery because the old lady needs someone to help, and so he ends up working at the bakery. It's the only way he can get close to Lady Mong, where he can actually see her. And you know, one thing is that like because she was one of the gatekeeper up there, she's actually able to see spirits in the human realm, so she actually sees them and she talks to them and she helps them and all this stuff like that. So it's basically she still has some of her abilities when she's still in the underworld realm. And so, you know, it's just basically the first episode just gets you right into it, of like, you know, like, oh, how she gets sent to the human realm, and he's gonna now go and try to get her to remember everything. But at the same time, obviously we know there's like another person interfering with their love, another person who doesn't want them to be together and is trying to break them apart and all these things like that. So it's okay. I mean, I was expecting a little bit more, but it didn't really hit my expectation. It doesn't look promising like a good drama to me so far, the first episode, but I did creep out at what happened at the end. So I'm like, this is not, if you're creep out of horror stuff, this is not a drama to watch during the nighttime. Watch it during the daytime. But because it only airs one episode a week, and you know it takes so long, I don't like to be left on cliffhanger, so I'm actually gonna let it sit to see how it turns out after a few more episodes, and I'll watch to see how it turns out. But as of right now, the first episode's not really getting me, but I mean, something for you guys to watch during this whole pandemic and everything. But if you guys are curious to see what's gonna happen at the end of this drama, do let me know in the comments below, and I will sit through this and watch, try to find something to watch, you know. So I'll sit through this and give you guys what does happen in the drama and how does it end. But I mean, do remember it's only one episode a week, and it takes really long to finish, especially for Taiwanese-ish drama. So, but yeah, that's it for this review on the Devil's Punisher. But that's it for today, and I will see you guys in the next drama review.